been wave sailing for 30 years now, and I'm here to share some of my experience of how angles and vectors work in wave sailing. The first big myth is that cross-shore wind angles are always better than cross-on. Cross-on like a French bakery, as I like to say. One thing I've noticed is that some angles of onshore wave sailing actually feel better than more sideshore angles. I've been out sailing, it's been really onshore, the wind swung sideshore, and I think, what happened? It's not as much fun anymore. I'm not getting as many jumps, it's not as good. Well, it all comes down to wind angles. If you like to jump, then cross-on can actually work much better as the angles allow you more distance between waves to get up to top speed and get some amplitude to your jumps. And because you're hitting the waves at an angle, they don't have as much stopping power. So you can clear those 3 inshore waves with speed to get that juicy outside peak. Cross-shore can be good, especially if you're sailing a long period swell that creates big flat run-ups to get to speed. And the actual kick from the wave can be pretty decent. But short period swell, if it's cross-shore, can be really challenging to get any speed up. Each small wave slows you down more, and the run-up between each wave is really short. It's really hard to get out of first and second gear and get up to third, fourth gear with some good speed to launch a jump. If we look at water current vectors, typically the current's going with the wind. This diagram shows how cross-on sailing angles actually have less power taken out of the wind by the current, while sideshore wind loses the most. It simply comes down to vectors. This can make a massive difference to the amount of fun you're going to have on your sailing day. So again, the cross-on angle can actually win. Another angle to consider is the angle that the swell is coming in relative to the wind. And is the wave breaking left or right? This is what allows somewhere like Pozo to be so saleable, despite its extreme onshore angle. That and the fact that there's so much wind, and the feature sailors there are awesome. To think about onshore just in terms of wind angle is being a bit simplistic. In this example, we have a very onshore angle. However, if you actually look at this section here, with the wave breaking right, at the point of connection with the lip, the relative wind is nearly sideshore. And if you can wind out your bottom turn, clue out, think of it as jibing and sailing in the other direction, clue first and powered up, and get to this position, then the Rio is actually pretty straightforward. And it's going to feel pretty good. So for sure, epic sideshore setups with good angles are amazing and great fun, but they're also rare. So the next time you go down to the beach and the wind looks a bit onshore, have a deeper look, because it might just be an epic day disguised as an average one.